If the 396 was so strong, why didn't it dominate the track like the Ford 427 or Chrysler 426 Hemi? The answer lies in Chevrolet's own deception. During the muscle car era, automakers often lied about horsepower. Why? Because insurance companies penalized buyers of high horsepower cars. The higher the rating, the higher the premium. So Chevrolet deliberately underrated the L78's output, listing it at 375 or for 125 horsepower, when dyno results proved it made well over for 150 horsepower in stock form. Even Chevrolet's engineers whispered that the real numbers were far higher than what was printed in brochures. In the Chevelle SS396Z16, this engine could rip through a quarter mile in 13 seconds, numbers closer to a 427 than a 396. So yes, Chevrolet lied, but they lied to protect their customers and maybe to keep the beast hidden from NASCAR's watchful eyes. The legend goes that even after the corporate ban, a secret group of engineers kept working on the porcupine design in a dimly lit corner of a Detroit warehouse, using leftover blueprints and discarded parts. They kept refining it, creating prototypes that were never meant to see the light of day. Some claim these Black Ops engines pushed well beyond 500 horsepower, with experimental fuel systems and revised heads, engines that could have rewritten NASCAR history if only they'd been allowed to run. When GM's inspectors came knocking, the engines were quietly dismantled, the records destroyed, but a few survived, hidden away by collectors, racers, and mechanics who knew exactly what they had. Even if NASCAR tried to bury it, the 396's DNA lived on. In 1966, Chevrolet expanded the design into the legendary 427 cubic inch and later the 454. These engines would dominate the late 60s and early 70s, powering Corvettes, Camaros, Chevelles, and Novas that became icons of American performance. The Big Block Chevy became the standard of muscle car power, and every one of them, 427, 454, 502, even the later 8.1L truck motors can trace their lineage directly back to the 396 Porcupine. That radical valve design, that oversized block, that wild, relentless power, all of it started here. While the 396 itself never became a NASCAR champion, it laid the groundwork for Chevy's next great engines that did. Drivers like Junior Johnson, David Pearson, and Ned Jarrett piloted Chevrolet-powered cars to victory throughout the mid-1960s. Johnson scored 13 wins in 1965. Pearson claimed 15 victories in 1966. Jarrett followed with 13 wins in 1967. Each one carried the spirit and the engineering of the 396. Under the hood, the Porcupine was never truly gone. It just evolved.